Okay, hi everybody. Today we are looking at this question. Now, as you can see over here, it says, Mrs. Low, what did she do? She bought 4/5 kg of carrots. So we will say 4/kg is the total amount of carrots bought. Am I making sense? Now, sentence number 2 is this. She cooked 2/3 of them. When I see the word of, students, you all must always put the multiplication sign. The word of means I need to multiply. Am I making sense? So she did not cook everything. She only cooked 2/3 of them. Them as in the 4/5 kg. Can you see that? Okay, so we are going to multiply. Now, what I want to do is, of course, I ask myself, can I cancel? Can I cancel? Cannot, right? So numerator, numerator. So 2 times 4, that gives me 8. 3 times 5, that gives me 15. So this becomes 8/15 kg. Is this something that you can understand? And therefore, the question says, how many kilograms of carrots did she cook? This is your answer for this question. Now, a container had 3/7 kg of sugar. So we know that the total is 3/7 kg. Am I making sense? What did Mrs. Pua say? Mrs. Pua say, I want to use 1/3 of it to bake a cake. You see, 1/3 of. What is the meaning of? It means I need to multiply. What do I multiply to? Of it. That means to say of the sugar. Do you understand? Mrs. Pua didn't use everything to bake, or every bit of the sugar to bake the cake. If Mrs. Pua were to use that, the cake is going to be so sweet, guys. You understand what I'm saying? So she said, I'm going to use a bit only, okay, guys? Don't be afraid. You're not going to get diabetes after having my cake. So she says, I'm going to use it to bake a cake. Agree or disagree? 1/3 of it of 3/7 kg. Do you understand what I'm saying? Alright, so now I ask myself, can I cancel or not? Can I cancel or not? I can cancel, right? 3 and 3, both of them are from the same outpost. Isn't that true? I get 1 over here. True or not? Then over here, I get numerator, denominator, denominator. Agree so far? So cake is 1/7 kg. Do you understand or don't understand? Now, the question is asking you how much is left. Correct or not? Left. So I have this, I use this. How much is left? Isn't it true that it's 3/7 kg minus 1/7 kg? Make sense? Isn't that true? Isn't it true that I'll get to 2/7 kg? And therefore, my answer for this question has to be 2/7 kg. Bob drinks 2/7 liters of juice in a day. So one day, in a day, right? The word a means one. Isn't that true? Make sense? How much juice, would Bob drink in how many days? 5 days. So what we want to do is we want to write 5 days is basically equals to, how do I get from 1 to 5? I multiply by, right? When I do something to the left, I must do something to my right. So I do 2/7 times 5/1. Am I making sense? Numerator, okay, before I go numerator, I need to ask myself whether if I can cancel. Can I cancel 5 and 7? Are these from the same multiples? No. Can I cancel 2 and 1? No. Right? So therefore, I just have to do numerator. So 2 times 5, that gives me 10. 7 times 1, that gives me 7. Agree so far? But can I have 10/7 liters? I don't want it to be 10/7 liters because 10/7 is an improper. I turn it into a mixed number. Right? So that becomes something over 7. A whole number over here. 1/3/7. Right? So 1/3/7 liters is the amount of juice Bob would drink in how many days? 5 days. Over here it says that Mrs. Tan has how many kg of flour? 20 kg. Okay, so I know that this is my whole, or this is my total. Okay, you read for me the second part. She uses off. When I see the word off, I emphasize on the word off. You understand? Alright, I say it out the off. You right? So I remember, okay, something I need to go and multiply. Don't you agree? Of it means the 20 kg, correct? She said, I'm not going to use everything for my flour. Don't worry. If I use everything for my flour is going to be so fluffy. I use all 20 kg for one cake. Oh my goodness, the cake is going to be so fluffy. You understand? Like a sheep. Very fluffy, very fat point. Okay. Now, so over here, we know that cake is basically equals to 1/5 of the 20 kg. Can you understand so far? Right? When I do 1/5 times 20 kg, I will do 1/5 times 20/1. Can you see that? Yeah. Right? So I can cancel, right? Can you see 5 and 20? I can cancel, right? This becomes 4. True? Right? So now then, of course, I do numerator. So 4/1 kg. Agree so far? That means I use 4 kg for my cake. True? Can you understand? Now, once I'm done, I can move on to sentence number 3. She uses 1/4 kg. You must know the difference between 1/4 of it and 1/4 kg. This is already calculated for you. This is not calculated for you. That's why I need to calculate. For my tarts, I already know that tarts is how much? 1/4 kg. Teacher Joseph, why are you not multiplying? I don't need to multiply because I never see the word off over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? So now because of this, right, I just have to write down tarts is equals to 1/4 kg and that's about it. Sentence number 4. How much flour does she have left? So what is left? Left is always, you remember, I always say that this is the whole, this is the whole. This is a part of it, this is a part of it, and this is a part of it. Right now. So to find what is left, let's say for example, I give you a simple example for those of you who are watching. If 10 is my total, I use 2, I give my friend 5, what am I left with? You will say 10 minus 5 minus 2. True or not? I'm left with 3. Agree so far? Same concept applies here. 20 kg, which is my whole, understand so far? Minus away my 4 kg because I use 4 kg for my fluffy cake. True? Then I want to make some parts, so I minus 1 4 kg. Agree or disagree? This becomes 16 kg. You want to break it up, you can break it up because in math, when we break it up, we usually will understand very well. 16 minus 1 over 4, we definitely get to 15. 3 over 4 kg, and this is my answer for this question. Okay, so now when I look at the next question, right, it says 1/3 of. What is the meaning of? Very good. So I 1/3 of a number. Do I know what am I going to multiply? I don't know. Is means in math, basically means equal. So 1/3 times I don't know equals to 12. Agree so far? So how do I find this? I don't know. Maybe this is very confusing for you because when you're looking at fractions, it gets a little confusing, correct? But now if I use simpler numbers, 2 times I don't know equals to 6. What will you tell me this is? Absolutely. What is the process? You can see the process or not? From here to here, from here to here. Agree so far? So what is the process for this? 12 divided by 1/3. Agree so far? Right? So what is 12 divided by 1/3? We go 12 times 3 over 1. Make sense or don't make sense? We get to 12 over 1 times 3 over 1. Make sense? Numerator, 36. Denominator, 1. Isn't this equal to 36? Yeah. This 36 is this question mark over here. Am I making sense here? So this is 36. Make sense? Now, so the number is what? 36. Okay? Sentence number 2, it says, what is half of this number? What is this number? Very good. What is half of 36? So same thing. Okay, you write over here, half of. What is the meaning of half? Very good, right? So we will have to just do half times 36. Agree or not? Just put over 1. Make sense? Then what do? Cancel 2 and cancel 36, correct? Because both of these numbers can be divided by 2. Understand so far? So we get 1 over here, we get 18 over here. Make sense? Numerator, denominator. So 18 over 1. So therefore your answer has to be 18. Half of 36 is 18. Okay. Ong had how many bottles of sanitizer in shop? 250. Very good. So the first thing we want to write is to write 250. Make sense? Keyword sentence number 2 say each bottle. What is the meaning of each bottle? That means 1 bottle. Agree so far? 1 bottle weighs how much? 2 over 11 kg. So how many bottles do I have? How many bottles does Mr. Ong have? 250. You agree or disagree? Okay, so we are going to find 250 bottles. Make sense? How do I find the weight of 250 bottles? The first thing I need to ask myself is how do I get from 1 to 250? You understand what I'm saying? 3 times 250 over here. Make sense or don't make sense? So when I do something to my left, I must do something to my right. Agree so far? 2 over 11 times 250. Remember, I put over 1. Okay? Okay, you can press a calculator for this part. When you press, you will get to an answer of 45, 5 over 11 kg. Okay? So this is the total weight. Is that okay? A customer bought 30 bottles of sanitizers from who? From Mr. Ong. Alright, the him over here stands for Mr. Ong. You agree so far? Okay, so the question says, find the total mass of the unsold. How many did I not sell? 250. I sold 30 only, right? So how many did I not sell? 220? 220 bottles. Make sense? Yeah. Do they want 220 bottles? Did they say the total number of unsold bottles? No. They say the total mass. Am I making sense? So we are going to find the total mass. So we'll find 220 bottles. Am I making sense? Right? So over here, you have to ask yourself a very simple question. How do I get from 1 to 220? I times 220. Agree or disagree? Then from here to here, I also times 220. Does that make sense to you? Right? So all you need to do is just 2 over 11 times 220 over 1. Agree so far? Now, before you want to multiply, you want to simplify first. Agree or not? You see 220 and 11. Can you simplify? Can, right? Because 220 is from the multiples of 11. This one, right? 1122. Oh, means this is 20. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Very good. So 220 divided by 11, that gives me 20. Agree so far? So over here, you do numerator. So 40 over 1 kg. Of course, you write as 40 kg. All right, so this is the mass that is what we call unsold. Unsold means still with Mr. Ong in his shop. Okay. Now, we are going to move on to page number 8. Now, because this is a question that I think some students need help with. Madeline, what did she do? She used 1 over 3 meters of cloth to make a cheongsam. Okay, all of you say cheongsam. Cheongsam, very good. Of cloth to make a cheongsam. So 1 cheongsam, okay, maybe you can just put C, is 1 over 3 meters. By the way, cheongsam is a Chinese dress, basically. Okay, all right, it's a dress that people wear during Chinese New Year. Now, what did she do? She made 4 such cheongsams. Okay, Chinese New Year Day 1, she'll wear this one. Chinese New Year Day 2, she'll wear the second one, the third one, the fourth one. You understand what I'm saying? So she made how many? 4 cheongsam. Agree or disagree? My question to you is, how do I get from 1 to 4? I times 4. Then, when I do something to my left, very good. So I times 4 over here as well. Correct or not? So we do 1 over 3 times 4. Make sense? Now, a lot of students, they will just simply do this. They will say, 3 蓝色, then they'll put 1 over 3. Huh? Cannot. Understand what I'm saying or not? You must make sure this and this is the same first. You see, what is this called? This is called a mixed number. What is this called? This is called a number. Agree or disagree? Make them the same first. You understand what I'm saying? So I would turn this into an improper fraction. 3 times 3, 99 plus 110. Can you see that? Then I'll put over 1 over here. So you see, both is improper fraction. Right or not? Then can I cancel? Can I cancel? No. Can I cancel this side? Cannot, right? Can I? So that means I cannot simplify. So I will just go and multiply. 10 times 4, 40. 3 times 1, 3. Make sense? Turn this to a, what do you call this? Thank you. So it will then become a whole number. Make sense? What is it? 13, 1 over 3. Why? Why, my teacher? How do you do it so quickly? Okay, don't worry. 40 over 3, right? So you count in multiples of 3. Try to get to something that is the closest to 40. So 4 times 13. Sorry, not 4 times 13. 3 times 13. 3 times 13 equals to 39. Agree so far? Yeah, so that's why you see 13 is over here, 1 is over here, 3 is over here. Make sense? So how much cloth did she use? 13, 1 over 3 is not enough. You need to put the meters. Agree so far? So this is your answer for this question. Now, as you can see over here, it says that in Tampines School, 2/5 of the pupils take public transport to school. So I'm just going to put PT is 2 over 5. Okay? Of the pupils who take public transport to school, so this is my total. Correct now? 2/3 of them take the MRT. Right? 2/3 of means 2 times. So 2/3 of them took the MRT. Agree so far? Of them again is my total. You always times back to your total. True? Right? So you get to 4 over 15. Make sense? And the rest take the bus. Same thing. How do I find bus then? I just have to use the whole, which is the total, minus away the part. So 2 over 5, minus away 4 over 15. When I minus, remember, I need to make the denominator the same. Okay, because now that you're learning multiplication, you will keep thinking, oh yeah, multiplication, yes, cancel. When you minus and you add, you must make sure that the denominator is the same. Agree so far? Alright, so over here you get to an answer of 2 over 15. And this is the fraction of the pupils that take bus to school. And this is your answer for this question.
If you like this video, you can click right here for a similar video, or you can view our playlist here.